Hey guys, what up? Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald Wedlocke. In the last episode, we defeated Glacia, the third member of the Elite Four, and in this episode, we're going to be taking on the final member of the Elite Four. So, let's just check out our team real quick. And, yeah, we're going to be using Maryland and Barney again, because they are definitely the most, well, I won't say powerful, but they're the best duo I could use against the next person. What I'm going to do is give the experience share to Teal, though, because I would like that thing to get more experience in the next battle, because I'll more than likely be using it against the champion, and I want to give Maryland a Silk Scarf because I want to boost up the power of its return, which you'll see why I'm using it when we battle. So, what I'm going to do is use an elixir and get the PP back on all of Maryland's moves, and yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. So, let's make our way into the room of the final Elite Four member, and hope that we can get the job done, because if we can't, then that's gonna suck. So, let's talk to this guy. I'm the last of the wow, okay. Let me read that again. I'm the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four. Drake, the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. At times, they hinder us. At times, they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, then you will never prevail over me. Alright, so here we have Drake, the final member of the Elite Four and the user of Dragon types. And Drake is going to lead off with a Shelgon that's on level 52. So what I'm going to do against this thing, or what I'm going to do against this thing, is use Return. I do have Ice Beam, it is super effective, but I only have 10 Ice Beams, and Drake has 3 dragons that are quad weak to Ice type moves, so it's best for me to keep my Ice Beams for them, and just hit this thing with a Return. So I want to see how much damage a Return does. I may have to start using Ice Beams if Return doesn't do a satisfactory amount, I guess. So let's go for Return and see how much it does. This thing has Protect, so it will use that to block itself from getting hit. And let's see how much a Return does, and I'm very happy with that damage. That's a third, so that's a 3-hit KO at most, which is really good. So, Rock Tomb has lowered our speed. That sucks. It's gonna outspeed us now. This thing has the ability Rock Head, which means when it uses moves like Double Team or Takedown, it doesn't take any recoil damage, so it pretty much can deal a lot of damage to you if you're not careful. And what I expect him to do is heal up. So what I'm going to do is actually not heal up. I'm considering it, but I think I'm safe just going for Return. I think I can take another Double Edge or something, so it's alright. And yeah, that's pretty good. So let's just heal up and get ourselves up to a, well, take this thing down a lot of HP. We do at least a third, so I'm extremely happy with that. Let's go for another one. I can live Double Edge, so that's awesome. And I can just hit him with another Return, and then take him out in the next turn. I'm actually glad he used one of his full restores on Shelgon. He has 2 full restores, I think. So him using that on Shelgon is definitely helpful, because I don't need to worry about him using it on another Pokemon that could, like, probably take me out or something. So, going for Dragon Claw. Not sure how much that'll do. Probably not as much. Actually, it's in around the same amount of damage as Double Edge. As he now goes for Protect. I don't know why, but whatever. It's fine, I guess. We'll just take him out with a Return on the next turn, as he goes for Double Edge, and that is going to do probably an insane amount of damage. Yeah, that's a pretty decent amount of damage right there. So, take this thing out with a Return. There we go, first Pokemon down after 3 minutes. Well, I guess I didn't start battling him like at the very start. So, going on into Altaria, this is one of the Pokemon I mentioned that is quad weak to Ice type moves, which is why I want to preserve my Ice Beams, as this thing is going for Dragon Dance. So that's sort of worrying. It will boost its attack and its speed, but I think it should be fine. Maryland is insanely bulky, and I actually checked its nature before I started recording. This thing is Impish nature, which is kind of a blessing in one sense and a curse in another, because with the Impish nature, I'm plus physical defense but minus special attack, which means I will live hits that are physical probably a lot better than other Pokemon, but I won't hit with Ice Beam as much as I should, I guess, because I'm at a lower sort of lower special stat. Alright, so that Double Edge did a hefty amount of damage. I'm pretty sure I can live another, though. So, we'll go for Ice Beam and see if it takes it out from there. And it does! Alright, sweet. So there we go. Altaria is taken care of. Awesome. And that is Maryland up to level 49. Because it's a male, I keep want to call it Barney, but... Or I keep think it's... yeah, okay, I keep thinking it's called Barney, but Barney is actually the female Manectric that I'm going to go out into now. And let's see if we can get the job done. So, Kingdra here, level 53. I'm going to Thunder Wave this thing. I outspeed, which is a surprise, but always good to see. as this thing is going to go for Dragon Dance. This thing is at like, I don't remember if paralysis brings you down to like -6 or something in speed. It brings you down very low, so this thing using Dragon Dance is not too bad, and it's not going to outspeed me, so it really just has to attack me. As it just keeps going for Dragon Dance, that's fine, and I can just hit away at this thing with Thunderbolts and stuff, and hopefully just take it out eventually. We're doing at least a third, so it's a 3-hit KO, which is good. Just gotta hope for the fully power, I guess, and hope that it paralyzes itself, and it does. Or, yeah, it paralyzes itself. No, it got paralyzed, so there we go. Kingdra taken care of. Some pretty lucky hacks. That's good. And there we go. So, Kingdra is taken care of, which means that there is 2 Pokemon left. One of them is a Flygon. This is a ground and dragon type. Also, quad weak to fly, or ice, not flying. It's quad weak to ice, much like Altaria. So, that's good. And yeah, this thing is on level 53, so what I'm going to do is just heal up with a Hyper Potion, make sure I can live a move, hope that he doesn't get any critical hits. I'm pretty sure if he gets a critical hit on any move, I lose. So, or I lose Maryland, so yeah, we kind of don't want that. Alright, so he didn't get a critical hit, that did about near 80, that's about 80, that did 79, so we can live another one, and I can just hit this thing with an Ice Beam. It's going to do a lot. Flygon is not as good special defensively as Altaria, so yeah, just about surviving there, Maryland. Awesome stuff. As per usual, you just don't know when to call it quits. Kind of hoping for freeze hacks. Don't get it, though. That's alright, though. I can just heal up another Hyper Potion. Yeah, I'm sorry about all the healing. I know people may find it annoying that I'm healing up so much, but it's pretty much my only, like, viable option to do, because otherwise I lose. And, yeah, we can definitely live another one of those, unless he gets a critical hit, which would suck. If he does, then it's all over. If not, then good. And he doesn't, so there we go. Ice Beam will take this thing out, awesome. And he has 1 Pokemon left, which is his big threat. And, it is a big threat. It is a massive, massive threat. So, there we go. Salamence is coming in next, and we're going to stay in with Maryland. I have no real no real reason to switch, because if I switch, I'll probably get destroyed, so yeah, it sucks. Anyway, let's just heal up with a Hyper Potion, and get ourselves to full HP. And see what this thing wants to go for. It is going to go for Crunch, which is actually pretty bad, except if that lowers my special defense, I'm in trouble, and it doesn't, so that's good. Alright, let's go for an Ice Beam, as he goes for a Dragon Claw, and Dragon Claw is going to do a hell of a lot, but we can live it, so that's good. Pop him off with an Ice Beam, and hope for the Freeze Hacks, please, Freeze Hacks, that would be nice. Freeze Hacks, nope, alright. So let's just heal up again, make sure that we survive another hit. I know I've been healing up a lot, but it's pretty much the only way I can win, as I've said, so if I don't win, then that sucks, but if I do win, then it's awesome. Alright, so, Dragon Claw doesn't get a critical hit, let's go for Ice Beam, and hope that we get maximum damage, or even a Freeze Hacks or something, because that otherwise he'll use a full restore, just about living Dragon Claw, which is very good. And will we take it out from there with an Ice Beam? Yes, we will! Whew. I did it. I somehow did it. 17 HP. Alright, there we go. Whew. Drake is done. Alright. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a trainer of Pokemon. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a vitreous heart. Pokemon touch the good hearts of trainers and learn good from wrong. They touch the good hearts of trainers and grow strong. Go onwards. The champion is waiting. I did it. I don't know how, but somehow I did it. Anyway, let's just heal Maryland up to full HP. And with all that said and done, I'm going to wrap it up here. In the next episode of Pokemon Emerald Wedlocke, we're going to be taking on the champion. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys for more shortly enough, so catch you then.